Hello, Flosstube.
Greetings.
I'm Laura.
I'm Joe.
Welcome to the Slovak Farm.
This is the farm where we grow cross stitch.
One stitch at a time.
Or one snowflake at a time.
One snowflake at a time. Today is Monday, January 17th. It is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. He's not home because of the holiday.
I was not traveling 3 hours plus and risking my neck to go to work today. It was bad.
It was rough this morning when I woke up at 6.
Yeah, at about 7:30, the news lady dug out a patch on the for the street in front behind her, and so you can see the blacktop. 15 minutes later, she showed that exact spot, and you couldn't tell where she did it to.
Yeah.
Between the wind and the down, poor plow guys, they're probably just now getting caught up, and it's noon.
Yeah, they said they probably would not get caught up until noontime today. It is definitely snowy. They were out plowing the church parking lot at 6 o'clock this morning.
They need to come back.
They need to come back. Nobody was at Mass this morning. I got halfway up the driveway and went, nobody's here. I bet we're not having Mass today. I don't know if Father actually had Mass. I wonder what happens if nobody actually shows up for Mass.
Well, the other thing is that he might not have known you're there because you didn't have a car.
That too. I don't know. Anyways, because I was not driving to Wellington for Mass today. I did not go to
simultaneously on that one.
Yeah. About an hour and a half ago, I picked up my phone to text message the gals for Monday afternoon stitching, and my phone binged, and the cafe was closed anyways. So, we'll see if I have Ladies Guild over at the church tonight.
And if you're wondering, the reason why our glasses look dark is we're looking outside, and the light off of the snow is actually activating our transition lenses.
Yeah, there's windows behind you guys, the computer, and the light has our transitions because it just like got really sunny and bright out. It's great for filming, but the transitions are on. Sorry.
Yeah.
So
and I'm actually tempted to go get my sunglasses. It's that bright.
So how's y'all's week been? Because our day has been entertainingly fantastic. And for those of you who are new around here, who may not have seen any of last winter's videos, the Florida dog is loving the snow.
Oh my god.
Our greyhound is from Florida. She's loving the snow. I will attempt to get a video of her running around in it before I upload this.
Good luck. There's going to be a lot of blur. There's a hard time keeping track of a dog that fast running around that much.
Yeah, she loves the snow. Hi, buddy.
Don't forget about me.
There's the kitty. All right, well, why don't you
Andrea,
our commenters.
Andrea, Pauline, Brigitte, Susie Scott. Yes, I am full of energy. Twin Mom Stitcher.
Megan.
Angie, Teresa, Lynn. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, Susie Scott seems to like me.
Yes.
What can I say? I have energy, and I try to make it positive energy because there's enough negative out there already. So if I have a lot of energy, I might as well put it to good use.
Yes.
And I also yell at any of the haters because I have a temper and I know how to use that too.
Yes. You put your hand in my... I'm sitting here patting him with my hand down like this, right? He puts his face up in my hand and then looks at me like I did something offensive.
You didn't immediately start scratching him.
I was scratching him.
Ow.
He's a butt. All right.
And now he's bugging me.
Let's move on to whips. Whips.
Yay. I actually got stitching in today because I've been playing video games and binge watching all of NCIS. Finally finished it. At least to the point where Gibbs left and I stopped. And then Paramount Plus pissed me off. If you want to know why, comment below and she'll tell you. I did a little bit of work on Ink Circles Squirrels of Sumatra.
Squirrel.
This is on 16 count. Ada, hand dyed by the Slovak Farm Heirloom. I had a little bit more than this. Nowhere near as much stuff as last time. Though now that I'm done with the that, I'm almost done with my video game. I'm probably gonna be putting more time into it. I just want to move it stuff and just
There you go. All right. So I don't know if I showed you this last week. Wait. I copied the chart out of my working copy out of my magazine, so I don't want to show you the chart. I started Xmas by Fairy Wool in the Wood. From the Just Cross Stitch 2021 Ornament Edition. And I needed this for my Letters of the Month, so I just grabbed a piece of scrap, Ada, and some random yarn threads that I had that worked. And I did 514 stitches on this. Yes, there's other projects on this. I am one of those people. When I'm doing ornaments, I don't like to cut until I've got the fabric full.
So you're the exact opposite of me.
Yes. I'll probably only have enough room for one more ornament, and then, you know.
Choppy.
Yes. So I did alternative stitches on this. Prompt where we needed something where basically you could stitch on anything with our own needle, pointy end. And then red stitches. That was 514 stitches. No. I'm a liar. I'm a liar. Because I have 693 stitches and 514 stitches written down, which means that I did the 514 stitches on Tuesday and the 693 on Monday. So I did whatever that totals up to be.
What was that again? 5 what?
514 and 693.
693. 1207.
1207. Jesus. 1, 2, 3, which means that I use this on a prompt. Oh, you know what? I did some daily 30 on this too. That's what it is. Because I'm like, well, wait, where are the extra stitches at? Anyways, that is not the bag I want. All right. So I am playing catch up with. I decided I'm going to use the weekly prompt, bonus prompt, stitch on something that's a SAL series, has a hashtag, was released as a series, for a chance to catch up on my Peppermint Purple SAL, because I'm hopelessly behind on it. I'm hopelessly behind on it. And I really kind of want to get it done. And 300 stitches a week will get it done. So I did 334 stitches in this. Look at that. We're getting there. We're getting there. The bottom of this row would be like the midpoint. So if you're loving this, I pull all my own flosses, pick my own fabric, regret my decisions using black fabric, which is another reason why 300 stitches a week is about all it's going to get. The 2021 and back SALs are not free. However, she's doing a 2022 SAL, which is free, and each box is released weekly. So you can go ahead and do that one.
Basically, print them as they come out ASAP.
And print them as they come out.
Can I ask a question before you move on to the next one?
Correct.
Okay. Would technically, with this line, would Scrolls of Sumatra be part of a series? It's a companion piece for Dragons of Sumatra and Forests of Sumatra. So if it's a companion piece, is that a part of a series?
That's a good question. Because, like, would the Hawk Run Hollows all be a series? Count as a series? Because, I mean, all of the Hawk Run Hollows. You have Christmas to Hawk Run, Halloween at Hawk Run, Year at Hawk Run, Farms of Hawk Run, Shores of Hawk Run, Map of Hawk Run. I'm sure I'm missing a Hawk Run.
Yeah. They're going to have so much fun with me if I can actually join. I'm going to push their brains to the max.
This is a fairly good question. And probably one that I'm going to have to ask to be addressed. Because somebody's probably going to be like, offer that, and I'm going to be like, I don't know. I would count it as a series.
Especially if it lists two other... I mean, how many other pieces does it have to list to be a series?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's why I'm doing squirrels, because it's the companion piece to Dragons of Sumatra, and I love dragons so much.
I didn't write down my stitches for that. This.
Yeah.
Oops. I gotta figure it out. Alright, so I took the softball on doing the stitch on something related to winter bonus tokens if it's your piece from Snowman Week, and pulled out Winter Solstice again. I know. I said I'm trying to touch everything before I revisit.
But when they offer shiny...
You can't pass up that softball. And like I said...
There's a reason why it's Squirrels of Sumatra. Laura went, ooh, shiny. Tokens.
I can't pass up that softball. I can't.
I don't think anybody should.
So, I also stitched on this for something that didn't go as planned because I've used none of the call for. None of the called for fabric, none of the called for thread, and that's definitely against the designer's plan. And the number of times I had to stitch the snow that I have stitched on here, I probably have stitched this whole snowbank twice. Because of some frogging certain points. Okay, and I know it's really hard to see that snow. I assure you it is there. Our camera likes to wash out white stitches. So I did 643 stitches on this. Getting a barn. Excuse me. And yes, I am saving those cardinals to stitch last because I love cardinals. I have a special bird feed in my feeder. Well, my feeder is buried right now because it fell off of the thing and I forgot to go pick it up before it snowed. Oops. But I have special bird feed in my feeder that attracts cardinals, which I really need to fill up because it is winter and the cardinals are going to need food. Okay, that stays over here because I'm going to stitch on that during the week. This... I don't remember how many stitches I put into it. Or what I stitched on it for. Or where the cover photo is back there.
Do you want me to hit pause so you can get it?
Nope. Because if somebody tries calling me out about, you don't have the cover photo, blah, 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 saying I pirated it, I'll pull out the cover photo and prove you wrong.
People would actually do that.
You know, I wouldn't put it past some people. It is Nora Corbett's Calla Lily Bride. I know that's not the greatest shot because it's so close, but it's from the Off the Beat pack. And I am doing this on a opalescence piece of silk weavers. Don't ask me what the name of it is because I don't remember. I did 300 and some odd stitches on it. But don't ask me what prompt it was for. And I did the wings. I'm doing the wings in metallic. And I've got to sit down and look at the chart and figure out in here where wings and dress, where the wing is separated from the dress. Because she charted some of the same colors for wing and dress, obviously. But since I'm doing it metallic, and I just pulled my own metallics, and this is DMC metallic, and it drives me nuts. This is the one metallic I don't like. This is Kreinik, and I don't mind Kreinik. The only thing is with Kreinik, sometimes I have to remember I only need one strand because of thickness. Like I said, I don't really remember what I stitched on that, so I'm going to have to find that when we get done and write it down.
I love you.
So I have my memory for... I love you. Okay. Next up is Plum Street Samplers Home for Christmas. I stitched on this on Saturday. A little bit of Sunday.
Poor Laura.
You'll understand the face. I did a total of 1,257 stitches between Saturday and Sunday morning. And I'm still not done with the border. I am close though, because there's a color on the inside of these stars, like around the inside edge. And then the rest of it is this dark brown, which I had to buy another skein of because I didn't have enough on my DMC on my skein, and it's slightly different, and I don't care. That's why this is stitched. That's why the brown is stitched how it is on there. I have decided, because with how relatively easy the stitching actually is on this, I'm going to do this for my daily 30 until it's done. Because I don't think it'll last much into next week if I do that. Because I flew through stitches. Like I said, I flew through stitches on this Saturday. Yeah, I really didn't do a whole lot other than stitch. But I did like 1,000 of those 1,200 stitches on Saturday. So I think if I devote daily 30 to this, it'll be done in a week or two. And I really want to get it done because I'm just tired of stitching at this point. Like, give me a break, people. That border is 2,000 stitches. Over 2,000 stitches, and it's solid. So, yeah, I mathed that. And then for my Focus Sunday, I pulled out Cardinal Points. For some reason, I just did not want to stitch yesterday. I want to stitch on this, but I did not want to stitch yesterday. I got like 300 stitches done yesterday. I want to stitch on this because I looked at Cincinnati week for Daily 30, which was the prompts that were released on Friday, that guest writer Tiffany wrote about her hometown. I'm like, I can fit this into like 3 or 4 of them. Okay, great, because it's 400 stitch count week. So it's like, I want to stitch on Cardinal Points. I just did not want to stitch yesterday. So I did some stitching yesterday. I've done some stitching on it today. I don't know exactly where I'm at. This is on a piece of Cleveland Fog. I'm loving it. I am. I really want to get that border finished. I'm hoping maybe I can get the border finished. You're probably not going to see a whole lot of variety of stitching from me next week because I really want to stitch on this. So that's been my stitching for the week. I do have one thing of haul to share.
So do I.
So we'll be back with haul, I guess.
Yep.
Haul, y'all.
Yeehaw! No one ever accused me of being normal.
Or subtle.
No, I'm about as subtle as a a herd of elephants coming at your face. Run!
Go ahead with your haul.
You didn't say start. You usually transition into it. Usually that's what you do.
I'm just letting you babble because it's you. And
Okay, somebody got me my fabric. How big of a piece is this?
There's a whole yard.
Is this
Wow.
new?
It is new. It's
Gunmetal.
The dye color is gun. The name of the dye color is gunmetal. The fabric doesn't have a name yet. I love grays. I love grays. He's thinking.
Yeah, I was actually thinking of Twilight.
I don't get Twilight off that. I have a better color that we're going to use for Twilight.
Okay.
I
actually like the name Gunmetal. Gunpowder.
I will think of something. Okay. So.
Well, you're going to need to think of it before March, that's for sure.
Alforest Embroidery has a chart. It is called, what's it called? It is called Black Vintage Sampler. It looks very steampunk. It loves it because it looks very steampunk. So I bought this. I ordered my floss because I pulled. Alforest Embroidery is in Russia. And you can buy. So I bought the digital chart and printed it off myself. My color ink was running out when I was printing, so that's why it looks funky. You can buy their hand-dyed floss, but because it's coming from Russia, it takes a while. So I did some poking about with some flosses I had. I really like Gentle Art Sampler Thread Soot as a good match. Waiting for it, hoping it's not out of stock. Gentle Arts has had some stock issues this last little while. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. And I'm probably just going to do it on a straight white with soot because I think that'll look really awesome. And then I dyed myself a piece of fabric for my February Start All the Things start. It is Rapunzel, the fabric that I call Rapunzel. I don't know where the thing of floss is. So I'll take a picture of the floss on it. It's not as dark as I was going for, but I'm okay with it. I'm gonna look at it with the floss that I have for my Start All the Things, and decide if that's what I'm gonna go with. But kind of like it. So, okay, let's haul. Okay. On to plans and announcements. Plans and announcements. Plans.
Stitch on squirrels.
Stitch on squirrels. It's Cincinnati week for Daily 30. I mentioned that. So I know it's going to be a lot of cardinal points unless I get sick of cardinal points after a day or two. Because I was looking through them. Something with an animal and a flower. Animal or a flower. Cardinal points has both. Something. God, there was something else I can't remember. No, I can't remember. There was at least 2 or 3 of them that I was when I looked last night. I was like, I can use cardinal points for that. I can use cardinal points for that, but I can't remember what now. I'm an idiot.
You're not an idiot.
But so, and I can't even. It's not cooperating to go look quickly. Oh, and I think I joined 2 more game groups over the last week. Oh, there's something wrong with me. Oh. So a piece with water. This doesn't have water on it. That doesn't have water on it. But stitch on a piece that has water. Stitch on a piece related to royalty or gold. There's a crown on there. Food or beverage. There's grapes on that. And I am taking the free pass on the colors of floss combination. Although, well, yeah, I'm just taking that free pass. If I have time, I may take the... No. I'm taking the free pass on that because I earned that free pass doing all the monthlies in November of 2021, and I'm going to use it. Okay. And then... So there's going to be a lot of cardinal points. There might be all cardinal points next week. I don't know. I do know that I grabbed this off of the chair. This is what I'm just... So discombobulated today. This is what I'm starting for the February Start All the Things weekend. Or Start All the Projects weekend. That's the second weekend of February. And this is the Soaps for You, Hank, that I got. And
It's Laura's 2 favorite colors. Gray and pink.
this is the fabric.
Now it's hard.
And I think that'll look really good on that. So, gray, pink, and purple. My 3 favorite colors. So, that'll get started the second weekend of February. Like I said, start all the projects weekend. It's our thing this year to start our stuff. And, yeah. So that's plans. Do we have any announcements?
No.
No. I don't have any announcements. So, the only announcement I have is if you see something you would like to order, contact me and I can probably get it for you, or I can tell you, I will tell you if I can or can't get it for you. Oh, I do have something to announce. I have scissors, y'all. Okay, so I bought a pack of scissors for the shop, and this week, at some point this week, I am ordering bulk Bowen 26 needles, because Pat Carson needles were obviously discontinued shortly prior to her passing, and Yarn Tree has said on the section for those that they're looking for an alternative source of those needles. I don't know if they're going to find them ever or not, but they do sell Bowen and John James in bulk. I am purchasing. You can buy them in a package too, but let's be real. If you buy in bulk, it's probably cheaper. I am purchasing some Bowen 26s in bulk this week, so I will have Bowen needles, 26 Bowen needles. I can get a variety of needles, you just gotta message me. But I will have in stock Bowen 26s. They're 23 cents a needle. I would ask that you buy at least something else with them.
You need to put a minimum order on your on the website just because of the credit card fees.
Yeah, I may not put the needles on the, well, I don't know what I'm going to do with the needles.
I have a couple ideas for you.
How we're going to do the needles. The needles do require, I guess I would say, a minimum purchase just because of shipping and credit card fees. And sales fees. So, but they are available, and if you buy a project and you need a needle,
Or you could just
there
do
you
the
go.
smart thing and just buy a bunch of them and be done with it.
Right. Well, this is true. And that's why I'm buying them in bulk, is because a couple people actually want to buy them in bulk off of me. And it's just cheaper to do it that way.
Oh, don't worry. Your husband wants to too.
There you
Because I have
go.
all these projects I'm starting in March.
If you see a pattern and you want that pattern and you want all of the called for flosses, if you want the pattern and the called for flosses, I will kit it for you. Pattern, called for flosses, needle, and you can get it with her.
Flosses might be a bit fun considering some of the called fors out there. So,
Well, with what I can stock,
yeah.
you know, you're like, I want this, I want the floss for it, and all of that. You will have to message me, make sure I can get the flosses. If you would like me to do a Slovak Farm fabric, you can buy it a fully kitted project, in most cases, from me. But that is a contact me to order sort of thing, just so that we can make sure I can get everything. All right. That's it for this week.
You're supposed to say
I'm supposed to say what?
You're supposed to say, what do we want them to do?
What do we want the people to do, honey?
Say the lines.
Told you I'm a discombobulated mess today.
Okay, like,
This is only
share,
water.
comment, subscribe, bell notification, thingy me bobby, all the YouTube stuff. Have you ever had a day where your brain just sits there and goes left, right, turquoise, green? 1, 2, A, B. Hey, let me go take a train ride.
That's how I'm feeling today.
Let me know if you've ever had those days.
The train has left the station.
Hon, my train actually took off like a rocket ship because it got confused.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, thank y'all for watching. We'll catch you later.
Bye.
Bye.